Alright, what's up guys? I'm back. It's been like 6 days since I made a video. I've had some computer troubles. But we're here on H2M, which I haven't posted yet on this channel. But I've been playing a bit. I've hit a few shots. I'm gonna show 2 shots now at the beginning of the video, so here you guys go. And I hit another shot, which was a nuke shot, but I'm gonna show that at the end of the video. If you guys want to skip to that part, y'all can do that. But I suggest staying for this video because we have a little bit something new today. And usually when I do Call of Duty videos, you guys know, I just sit here and trick shot. Yeah. But today, we're gonna actually do something different. We're gonna do a story time video while I'm trick shotting because it gives me something to talk about. My controller disconnected. Alright, so usually when I do these videos, I don't really have anything to talk about. So we're gonna do a storytime video today, and this storytime video is gonna be about the first time I got suspended. The first time I got suspended was back in high school, grade 9. So this was about like 5 years now. And I was not one of those kids who usually got suspended, did a lot of bad shit. I skipped school a lot, but I never really got suspended. I only got suspended once, never really got into fights like that. This suspension was kind of crazy. I did not see it coming that day, and it was just a weird day overall. So to start off the beginning, let's give a little backstory. So the year before grade 9, obviously it's grade 8. And in grade 8, I knew some people. Let's just say, long story short, I had a falling out with these people. So once I got to high school, I saw some old friends that I knew back from like another elementary school I went to before grade 8, and a whole bunch of other people that I knew. So I got into like my own little like group, I should say, and it was just a few friends. We used to chill all day. And one day at school, one of the friends in my group that I used to hang out with a lot, I still hang out with him a lot. I'm not gonna mention his full name, but let's just say he's a close friend of mine. And one day we're at school, we're chilling, and he randomly comes up, well, not randomly comes up to me, but he goes to do something quick. He comes back to me, and he's like, yo, I'm taking the rest of the day off. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, I'm just going home. I don't want to be at school today. And I was like, all right, bro. And for some reason, when he told me this, I had a feeling something was going to happen. I don't know why. As soon as he told me this, I knew something was going to happen. In my head, I'm like, okay. For some reason, I got a weird feeling. I'm like, I don't know if you should go home. I feel like something's going to happen. I don't know why, but I just feel like something's gonna happen. He's like, if anything happens, just call me. Nothing's gonna happen. And mind you, I wasn't one of these kids that got into like, I guess you could say beef in school. But sometimes shit happens. So he's like, if anything happens, just call me. Nothing's gonna happen. So fast forward to the end of the day, I'm walking out of gym class. And usually like how like my old high school was set up, it had the gym. Like when you walk into the front entrance, on the right side, there's like doors to the gym. So I would walk out and I walked out the front entrance and I'm just chilling there. And I saw some people that I knew. So I was like, all right, bet. I'm just talking to them for a bit, right? So I'm talking to these people, and some kid before, like I said earlier on, I knew some people back in grade 8 that I had a falling out with. And then back in high school, I got with, you know, some new friends. So that one person that I had a kind of falling out with comes outside and starts talking to the people I was talking with. Mind you, I wasn't one of those people that's just gonna be like, oh, ooh. Mind you, I haven't talked to this guy in a minute from this point. So, you know, I'm talking to him too. I say, what's up, woo. And then randomly, this person starts like, not touching up on me, but like, he's like playing with my chest. I'm like, bro, don't do that. And then like, I guess he thought I was joking in the sense, and then he did it again. And I pushed him away. I'm like, bro, please don't touch me. I'm not in the mood right now. And then he started getting in my face and saying all this stuff. We get into an arguing match. We're saying stuff back and forth. And then I forgot exactly what initiated it, but he's like, what are you gonna do then? What are you gonna do then? And I was confused by this. I was taken aback. This guy wasn't no like big tough guy. He wasn't no nothing. Honestly, I don't mean this to be mean. He was a little bit scrawny. He was a little tall, scrawny guy. I'm a bit shorter. He just wasn't that type of guy that was like that. So I was taken aback and I was like, what do you mean? Like, what am I gonna do about it? Like, come on now. So people from inside the school now, because mind you, this is like at the end of the day, people who are leaving from the school are coming out to the front where we are. People notice us arguing. You know how high school is. People get like riled up. People start talking. Ooh, people start pulling out their phones. And I already know what that meant. I didn't want to make a big scene. So I forgot exactly what I said to him. I said something to him, and then he pushed me. And I said, oh, okay, this is what we're doing. So I pushed him back. Woo. We start getting into like a bit of a wrestling match. I push him away. I'm like, look, I'm not doing this right now. I got stuff to do. I'm not having it. I'm not fighting you. So I started walking with my other friend that I was talking to before he came to, like all of us that like we were all talking. So once I started walking away with my friend, everyone's outside at this point. Everyone saw us do our little tussling match. Everyone's outside with their phones out. Everyone's talking. Ooh. I don't know who this person was who came up to me. I have no idea. But this random, I guess at this point, because I'm in 9th grade, so this random 12th grader comes up to me. And he's like, oh, you gonna let him talk to you like that? I'm like, talk to me like that? He didn't say anything to me. And he said, oh, he's talking shit about your mom right now. And I'm like, I don't care what he's saying over there. I don't care. And he can talk what he wants. He's, you know, I don't want any of this. But for some reason, in my little grade 9 mind, I let this 12th grader convince me to go back to the person I was just tussling with and start some shit. I don't know what in my mind made me want to do this, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? So we go back. Me and that 12th grader and the friend that I was walking with, we all go back to this guy and I go confronting him. I'm like, you're talking shit? He's like, whoa, what? I didn't say anything. I'm like, this guy right here just said something about my mother. So are you talking shit, yes or no? So we start going back and forth, and I forgot exactly how this initiated, but I think he threw a punch at me, and it kind of, like, I ducked back, and then I swung at him, and then obviously fight started breaking out. Boom, boom, boom. We're fighting. He pulls my, like, I had a hood on that I had, like, tied up because people were recording. So I put my hood on and I tied my hoodie out because I didn't want people seeing my face. So while I was fighting, this is dumb of me too. I should have took my hoodie off. I don't know why I'm fighting with my hoodie on. That was the stupidest shit I've ever done. But I'm fighting with my hoodie on, and he decides to grab, because like I said earlier too, I'm a bit smaller and he was taller than me. But he was scrawny. I had some weight to me. So I'm throwing punches. I'm hitting him in the side of his head. But I can't see what's happening because during this, while I have my hood on, he pulls my hood over my face. So it's also tied up, like I said, so I can't see anything. So I'm throwing hands basically in the dark. Like basically imagine if you like set up a fight with someone and you did it in a dark room. No lights, no nothing, you can't see each other. That was basically my point of view. I'm basically fighting in the dark here. We're fighting. And then it gets breaking up. Everyone, I take my hoodie off because obviously, like, I'm sweating at this point. I'm hot. Take my hoodie off. I see everyone recording. Ah, shit. I'm like, here we go. This is about to be the craziest thing next week because I think this happened on a Friday. The Friday, and then I already knew on Monday this is gonna be crazy. So after the fight, it was a quick fight. If you guys ever been in a fight, you know a fight don't take that long. You get tired. Ooh. So after like 25-30 seconds of just like throwing hands at each other, and like I said, I took my hoodie off. I'm seeing everyone record, and as I'm doing this, I look back, I turn around, and I see the principal. I start sweating. I get nervous. I'm like, oh, here we go. So my first instinct, I'm not talking to this motherfucker. He already knows why we're all out here. He knows why we're in a circle. He sees people yelling, recorded. I'm not finna talk to him. I'm trying to get out of here. He doesn't even know who's fighting at this point. And mind you, he doesn't know me. Like I said, I don't do any of, like, you know, I wasn't a bad kid in high school. I never got into fights. I never got suspended. Ooh. Oh, I messed up my headphones. Like I said, I was never a bad kid. I never got suspended. So the principal doesn't know me. Doesn't know my face. Doesn't know my name. This is important information. So I see the principal walking, and I grab my friend that I was originally with before the 12th grader came to us. And I said, yo, I'm not going to say his name. I'm going to be like, yo, let's go. The principal's coming. And he said, oh, shit, that's not good. He said, that's not good. That's not a good thing. So we start walking. And the way, like I was saying earlier, so we had like the entrance to our school, and then you walk into the school and the gym. So when you're at the outside, like where the doors are, it's like kind of like a parking lot kind of thing, road, and you can walk. And like once you're walking out, there's like a street, and then the street goes all the way down, and then there's lights at the end of the street. If some of my friends are watching this video, they know what I mean. So we're walking. I didn't even get like from like where the fight happened to where I was at this point. It was probably like cool like 15-20 feet. And then I start hearing my name. As I'm walking, I hear my name being called from the back. I don't know this person calling my name. I've never heard this voice, but it sounds like an adult voice. You know when someone has like an adult voice, you just know? So I turn around, and it's the principal calling my name. And who's standing beside him? It's the kid I got into a fight with. The kid I need to stand up to show you all this, actually. Is standing with the principal. I'm gonna take my headphones off for this too, actually. The kid I was fighting with is standing with the principal right beside him, pointing me out, saying my name, and telling the principal who I am, my full name, full everything, exactly what we were doing. I was so in shock. I'm like, you're gonna snitch on me? After we just fought? After you first initiated it? Pushing me around, touching up on me and stuff? No, that is crazy. So, boom, I turn around and I see this. I don't know why I don't know why I felt so tough here. I don't know why. I had such an ego at this point after the fight. In my opinion, I didn't even win the fight. I didn't know who I was hitting. I'm not gonna say I didn't know who I was hitting. I didn't see who I was hitting. So I don't know why I had the ego when the principal was calling my name, but I was like, what do you want? Ooh, I tried to be so tough. I tried to puff my chest out and shit. And he's like, and I said, yeah, and what? He said, come here right now. I looked at him, I said, no, I'm not coming there. He started the fight with me. and he's telling on me. I said that to the principal, and the principal goes, well, if you don't come here, we're gonna call the cops. You're gonna call the cops on me for something I didn't start. This is what we're gonna do. I looked at the principal, I said, well, fuck you then. I stuck my middle finger out and I said, fuck you then, and I started walking. And as I'm walking, my friend's walking with me. I'm say friend in this case, yo friend, when we bust the corner, run. And he said, what do you mean? I'm like, don't run now because it's gonna look suspicious. He says he's gonna call the cops. And I'm saying this as we're walking to the corner. So I'm like, right when we bust this corner, start running, don't look back. As soon as we bust the corner, as soon as I finish saying this, we start running. I haven't ran that fast in my life before, I'm gonna be honest. And at this time, I was a pretty bigger kid. I've never ran this fast in my life. So we start running, we run at least like 2 blocks straight. Like straight running, 2 blocks. We catch up with my friends who left even before the fight happened because they didn't want to see it. They didn't want to be a part of it. We catch up to them. They're like, yo, what happened? I'm like, yo, the principal said they were going to call the cops on me. I don't know what to do. So I just ran, whatever. So there's a lot of stuff that happened like in between what I'm about to say, just said, and what I'm about to say now. But fast forward on the Monday. I get into school and nothing happens. I don't call to the office, nothing. Until first period is over. Once first period is over, the bell is literally about to ring. My teacher gets a call. She looks at me. But why am I lagging right now? Whoa, what's happening? Why am I lagging? My teacher gets a call. She looks at me. I said my name again. They said my name. They said, Smurfy, we want you in the office. I go down to the office. Long story short, I fill out a little form basically telling them what happened. So they call my father, they talk to me in the office. My father didn't really care because like obviously like I got into a fight, I'm gonna defend myself. Ooh, he didn't really give a fuck. They call me into the office after they talk to my dad. They're telling me I'm not gonna get suspended. It was a little thing. They're gonna talk to the other kid. Woo woo. So I said, okay, I'm fine. I'm chilling with that. As soon as I get home that same day on Monday, this is right after the weekend. So I just had a weekend as a high schooler. Oh my god. A weekend hit, I bet I can do whatever I want. The Monday come, this bullshit happens. And like I said, they told me I wasn't gonna get suspended for this. As soon as I come home on the Monday, my dad gets called from the school. They said you're suspended for 3 days. So you're just gonna lie to me then in the office and tell me I'm not gonna get suspended, but just because you talked to the other kid, and I didn't mention this, they talked to the other kid, and apparently the other kid gave some random story, and they just decided to suspend us both. In my head, I'm thinking this kid has to be the worst rat snitch guy possible. Like, you really fucked this up for both of us? So I get suspended for the 3 days. I come home on the Monday, I get suspended for 3 days. So I come back to school on the Friday. I didn't even go to school on the Friday because during that 3-day suspension, I ended up getting sick. So I ended up getting sick for like a whole week bad. Like, I don't even know what it was. It was probably like COVID before COVID or something. Like, because this was happening before that year in COVID. Yeah, so I didn't end up, so basically I got suspended for 3 days, but technically I didn't go to school for like the week after that either because I was so sick. So technically I got suspended for like a whole week, 2 weeks basically. So if you guys enjoyed that story time, it's not really much, not really too interesting, but that's just basically what happened. That was the first time I got suspended and the only time I got suspended. But if you guys want to hear more random story times, not even just about school, but just about like little stupid shit me and my friends did, let me know in the comments if you guys like these story times. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what other shit you want to see, what other games you want to see. And like I said earlier in the video, I have a nuke shot that I hit and I want to put it here in the video. So here you go. And if you guys like that nuke shot, thank you so much for watching my video, watching the story time. I want to make more story time videos because I have a lot of stories that I want to tell. And I feel like it's a cool thing to do while trickshotting because, like I said earlier, I don't really know what to talk about during these trickshotting sessions. And if you know anything about trickshotting, you don't hit every game. So usually a lot of times when I record, I don't hit, but I still have to upload it because obviously, like, you know, I want to talk to you. So if y'all like the story times while trickshotting, let me know. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what else y'all want to see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.